Your time is up, his time is now, his time is in the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, here to preview the final Smackdown of 2022, and it wouldn't be a final Smackdown without John Cena. This man has had a match in WWE, at least one match every single year since his debut. He wasn't going to stop it this year, so he's decided to come back for the final match of the year. Not just the final show of the year, the final match of the year, because it will be the main event. It will be John Cena teaming up with Kevin Owens to take on Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. John Cena looking slightly old there, in my opinion, in the background there. But I mean, who knows? I mean, he's still Super John. You know, he's still the 16-time champion of the world. Unfortunately, we don't really get to see him anymore because he's busy making movies. But I would like to hope that one day Cena can return for a final, maybe not even a final run, but a final full-time / part-time run. It would be nice if Cena could at least have the Brock Lesnar schedule where he just turns up, like, you know, randomly throughout the year. I don't like how Cena is sort of coming back in bits, and, you know, like, he'll come back for like a 6-week period, and then after that you don't see him again for like a year. I don't like that. I kind of wish he could split up a wee bit more, get time away from making movies, but I guess he has surpassed the WWE, and I mean, I don't really blame Cena. It's not his fault. Maybe if WWE was better, maybe if wrestling wasn't so fucking shit nowadays, the guy would have more loyalty. Maybe he'd be willing to stay in the company, but the fact is, wrestling's garbage. Can we really blame John Cena for leaving the WWE and going making movies full time? I mean, look at this company, man. It is horrendous. It's not the same company. Even back when Cena was like ridiculing The Rock and criticising The Rock for leaving and turning his back on the company and turning his back on the fans, WWE was in a much healthier position back then. They'd like more than around double the ratings on Raw. They still did pay-per-views. They didn't have to put their they didn't have to change their whole, like, they changed their whole pay-per-view system. They made it a subscription service on the network because pay-per-view numbers the buy rates were completely falling away. No one wanted to buy pay-per-views anymore, so WWE had to bring it to the network in order to try and make up for that. And if you are selling pay-per-views at $19.99, let's say, for example, let's say $20. If you're selling pay-per-views to $20, then all of a sudden you're going to include a pay-per-view in a $9.99 subscription service, then of course you're cutting it in half. Plus you're offering so much more content. Of course the quality is going to dip, and it has dipped, you know, and I would imagine the salaries have dipped. I would imagine that these guys are not getting as much as they could have if the company was, you know, still thriving. And is it more profitable than it's ever been? Yes, but again, I say that's down to social media. That's down to 2022. That's down to the amount of avenues and they can earn money from. If they could produce a better product in 2022, holy shit, they could smoke what they're making at the moment. People don't seem to understand this. People seem to think, oh, they're making more money than they ever have, so that means the product's great. No, it's just the time that we're in. It's got all these options to make money. There's so many different avenues where you can garner money in 2022. It's not like back in the day, like in the Attitude Era. You had your pay-per-views and you had your TV deals that weren't as much, and you had merch, but apart from, there was no YouTube, you know, there was no big fucking companies or big, like, massive, like, TV deals or stuff like that, you know. I mean, it is what it is, guys, right? It is what it is. So the company, it sucks, man. Wrestling sucks in 2022. It does. In the Attitude Era, man, you didn't have these, like, fucking huge payouts really from, you know, Saudi Arabia or whatever. You just didn't have that in the 90s. You didn't. I mean, it's what it is. You didn't have the marketability in the 1990s you do now. I mean, back in the 1990s, like, yeah, I mean, look at in the 80s, Austin, Hogan was fucking mega popular. Austin got mega over. But even then, they didn't have the social, they didn't have the reach, you know, they didn't have the platform. So, of course, you're going to make more money now in 2022. Of course, it's more profitable. But You're delusional if you do not think that WWE, if you take the periods of wrestling from the past, if you could deliver, if you could produce that period, that product now in 2022, man, you'd be making a shitload of money. But anyway, I don't know why I'm going on a rant. Let's talk about the final SmackDown of 2022 here. Let's talk about John Cena's return to the ring. He's teaming up with Kevin Owens to take on Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. I'm expecting Kevin Owens to work most of the match, but here, as long as we get a hot tag to Big Match John and he comes in and does his 5 moves of doom, I'll be happy with that. We have Lacey Evans returning to action. Nobody cares, so let's be honest. Nobody cares. Solo Sikoa versus Sheamus. I mean, it could be a good match. Sheamus likes to say he puts on banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. But my problem with Sheamus is he's just a bit boring, you know. He's just like a mid-card guy that is boring. And he can put on good matches, but I don't really care about his good matches. I'm just being honest. Him versus Solo Sikoa will probably be a good match tonight. I'm not denying that, but is it the reason I'm sitting up to watch SmackDown? Hell no. Big Match John, baby. We've got SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey defending against Raquel Rodriguez. I'm expecting Ronda Rousey to retain, but I do think Raquel Rodriguez is a future SmackDown Women's Champion. I just don't see it being tonight. However, if they want it to have a big shock, then I guess it'd be pretty good doing it going into the new year, but I don't know. I see Ronda Rousey retaining tonight, and who knows, maybe setting up a rematch at the Royal Rumble. And then, of course, the main event, Cena and Owens versus Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. I think John Cena will win tonight. Maybe not John Cena will get the pinfall, but I think John Cena's team will win. And I don't think it will be Roman Reigns that loses. Obviously, I think it will be Sami Zayn. And I think this will lead to Sami Zayn getting kicked at the bloodline. So let's go through. I'm going to go with my predictions. Lacey Evans is going to return and do absolutely nothing because nobody cares. Solo Sikoa is going to beat Sheamus because why not? Like I said, Sheamus is a mid-card guy. As far as I'm aware, Solo Sikoa hasn't lost a singles match yet, so it'd be weird. It would be stupid to have him lose tonight. Ronda Rousey will defeat Raquel Rodriguez, but I wouldn't be shocked. If Raquel Rodriguez wins tonight, I would not be shocked. And Kevin Owens will hit Sami Zayn with a stunner, and the team of John Cena and Kevin Owens will win. I think this will lead to Sami Zayn being kicked at the bloodline. I think Kevin Owens will feel guilty that he beat Sami Zayn and pretty much got him kicked at the bloodline. Then I believe Kevin Owens will come to Sami Zayn's rescue. That's me predicting stuff that's going to happen down the line. But there you go. There's my prediction. I'm going Solo Sikoa, I'm going Ronda Rousey, and I'm going the team of Big Match John and Big Fat KO. And also, the Usos, Bray Wyatt and Liv Morgan are supposed to be on tonight's show, being advertised for tonight's show. Bray Wyatt, man, talk about lackluster returns, talk about building up hope, and then just totally shitting the bed, man. Bray Wyatt's return has been terrible. I wonder which cameraman he's going to punch tonight, guys. Tune in to watch SmackDown and you can find it. But anyway, guys, that's it. Can't wait to see Big Match John. And of course, until next time, review coming later on tonight. Peace.